do. I see some new people. Hello, new little angels. I am so glad that you're here. Thank you for giving my channel a chance. If you like it, you can give it a thumbs up. You can share it. You can comment. If you're comfortable commenting, please do. We love the comments. I love watching y'all interact with each other. I love interacting with you. And when we do, because I love knowing what you think, I love your video suggestions. And when we do, we take this great big world and we make it smaller. And that is such a good thing, you guys. And I see you. I see my returning angels. Hi, guys. Hi. I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you so, so much for coming by. I appreciate it more than you'll ever know. So, and everybody, please, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button below. I know a lot of people are a little weary or leery of subscribing. All it means is that when I post a new video, it'll end up in your feed. That's all. So, it's not obligating you to anything. Alright, so I have a few things to show you. And then we're going to do our breathing. And we're using my furry mic cover. And then we'll do our breathing. And I'll read you to sleep. But I needed to show you a couple things first. First of all, I got 2 lovely, lovely cards in the mail. And I'm so grateful to everyone. So the first one I got is this one. High five on being born. And this one is from Riva. And Riva, I am so grateful to you. And I love the letter that you sent. It really touched my heart. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I think you're from Delaware. It says DE, so I'm assuming that's Delaware. And then this one. This beautiful card too. This one is from Carol. And Carol also sent on a bunch of great stickers. I love them, including the city of Dallas, Texas. And I absolutely adore this card. Love and abundance are my reality. And there's an angel, you guys. I love that. And daily affirmations. And we are going to do this card probably tomorrow. And then this one is give yourself time to rest. That's pretty close to Bella on my side of the bed. So thank you very much. I appreciate these so much, you guys. And I'll be sending you out an angel on my shoulder postcard along with some stickers and the new little angel medals that I have. And I can't wait to get those ready for you. And if anyone here would like to participate in the exchange, send me a card. It can be a postcard. My birthday's May 31st. So if you'd like to send a birthday card, I will send you one back. An angel on my shoulder ASMR postcard along with a few goodies inside. So my P.O. box is in the description below. Just press more and you'll see the full description. So what do you guys think of my neon lights? Aren't they cool? The popsicle and the pineapple. Popsicle and pineapple. And then I have my wax melts over here. And this gets quite hot. Holy crap. But it's already melting. And those are the Buddy's Breakfast that Lori gave me. Lori Latte in my birthday package. And they're made by Brooke at Best Life by Brooke ASMR. She has an Etsy shop called Storytime Candles. So I thought that was great. I'm just going to unplug it because they are melted now. There we go. Alright, so the other thing I wanted to show you, I have a couple things first. I'm going to be doing some new mic covers, and I picked up some lovely things today. These ones are flowers, all different colored flowers. Oh, and cookies. I can't wait to use this one, guys. I'm gonna do this for us. And we're gonna put them together. I might do a making one, but it's a little hard because of all the reno going on right now, but I'm gonna try. Okay, so I can put that aside. And then today, it was bad. I you or me needs to hear tonight. Could be more of you. Okay, so settle, get comfy, really melt into whatever you're sitting or laying on. And let me just find, what did I do with my glasses? Oh, they're there. I swear I'd lose them. If I don't lose these at least twice a day. Okay, is everybody ready? Okay, let's open it up. Okay, this one landed right on an open story. And these are quite short, so I think I might be able to get 2 or 3 in tonight. Now, these stories always begin with a quotation. And today's quotation is from Oprah Winfrey. Extend yourself in kindness to others, other human beings wherever you can. Fresh out of college, I had a job as a receptionist at an optical store. As in any retail environment, we had both nice and nasty customers. People we dreaded seeing walk in the door, and others who saved the day with their cheer and their charm. One lovely elderly couple would come in often for one thing or another. The woman was very sweet. She often had questions and she liked to chat. There were days when it was so busy that taking the extra time with her was challenging. But she was just so very likable and undemanding that I always let her go at her own pace. In truth, I really liked the woman and her husband, and had imagined it would be lovely to have them as neighbors. One day, Mr. Petrucci came in. He walked up to my desk rather than taking a seat in the waiting area. It was unusual for him to come in without his wife, and I really didn't register with me at first she wasn't there. I greeted and asked him what he needed. He told me he didn't need anything. He had just come in to see me. When he haltingly told me that his wife had died, I was crestfallen. My heart ached for this man, losing a woman he clearly loved, and he had been with for most of his life. Then he handed me a package, and he said it was a gift for me. He said he wanted to give me something that I could remember her by, because I had always been so nice to her. Thinking about that moment still brings tears to my eyes. Here was a man who had just lost his wife of probably 50 years, still grieving, but he made a special trip to thank me for being nice to her. I opened the box, and it contained a wonderful old-fashioned set of Irish linen embroidered hankies. I told him how fond I was of her, and how very touched I was by this thoughtful gesture. I never saw him after that, and that was over 40 years ago, but I can still picture him standing there, telling me how much it meant to him that I had been kind to his wife. I still have one of those hankies. I have kept it in my scrapbook all these years. It always serves to remind me how the smallest of gestures can be so important to someone. Just as I had no idea I was making a difference to him and to his wife. He could never imagine how much his gift has meant to me, or how much it has taught me. We touch each other's lives in ways we often never know about, for good or for ill. The smallest amount of kindness has lasting repercussions, and I try very hard to remember that every day. And that's been written by Jerry Moran. I think we have time for one more. Friday Night Magic. Oh, and the quotation is by one of my favorite motivational speakers, Leo Buscaglia. Too often we underestimate the power of a touch, a smile, a kind word, a listening ear, an honest compliment, or even the smallest act of caring, all of which have the potential but it was the way things had turned out, and it would ultimately be best for all involved. The girls and I developed our own routine and adjusted as well as we could. We had many people around us who cared. We had things to do, and we did have enough money to get by. But during that season of life, I remember so often feeling like I wasn't doing enough, that I couldn't give my girls enough time, that it was all so rushed as I juggled work and commuting to their activities and tried to keep a semblance of family life. Work was a grind and not satisfying. Life for me lacked magic and excitement. But Friday nights with my daughters were special. Every couple of months, I sent one of the two to their grandparents' house, while the other daughter and I would have a night out. As a single mom, this was my way of making sure they each had my time and my undivided attention. Our nights were typically consisted of dinner and a movie, or a trip to the mall, for whatever little girl trinkets that were in the budget that week. 8-year-old Amanda and I arrived at one of her favorite chain restaurants on a very cold night in November. The evening commute from work had been rough, so I was late to pick her up, and we were both hungry. We were seated in a booth next to a large, boisterous group at a long table. They were clearly celebrating something. 3 generations of a family had gathered for a celebration. I glanced over at them throughout my meal. I was half smiling at their cheerful banter and half longing to have that same family scenario for myself, which as a single mom I was unlikely to have. As the banter continued, I caught the white-haired family patriarch watching me. He would look over and stare at me, but then quickly look away. Amanda happily chattered away throughout the meal, enjoying her chicken tenders and recounting all the details of her spelling test that day. She hummed to herself as she drew on the back of a paper menu with the crayons that the server had provided. My heart nearly burst as I saw her happiness and heard her perspective on school, life, and food. I found myself beaming at her with joy. However, the man at the next table kept watching us, and I was getting annoyed. I tried to focus on Amanda, the way her blonde curls framed her face, her bright blue eyes, and that slight lisp that she spoke with. He still kept staring. What was he looking at? My handbag was a thrift store find that had been in style when I brought it several years ago. My hair with its mousy roots due for a color. Or was he staring at my ringless finger that told the general public I was unmarried? Whatever he was looking at, it was annoying, and it was starting to make me nervous. Amanda was oblivious to what was happening. She continued with the story of what happened on the playground that day. She tried to talk me into dessert, not knowing that there were surprise brownies waiting for us at home. I told her I was watching the money and I didn't have enough for dessert. Next time I said, as the words came out of my mouth, the man was staring and I was truly uncomfortable. What did he want? Why was he watching a woman and her young daughter when his own family was with him? He was about my father's age. Could he be a kidnapper? Or was he just nosy? I was concerned. Amanda went to the restroom, and I watched that man like a hawk. He was not going to be following my daughter if I had anything to say about it. Should I have asked to move to another table? I kept wondering what was going on. As Amanda returned to the table, the man and his family got up and left. I held her hand across the table, and I glared at him as they walked by. When she asked why I was holding it, I said, "I'm just having such a good time with you, sweetie." Amanda went back to her drawing as I waited for the check, relieved that the man had left, but also hoping he wouldn't be waiting in the lobby. The server came waiting until that man at the table left to tell you that he's paying your check. He didn't want you to know until after he left, so you're free to leave. I was dumbfounded. What? Why would he pay for our dinner? I asked the server. She replied that he said he had grown up with a single mom, and he knew how hard she worked. He's been fortunate in his life, and he wanted to pay it forward. Her eyes were glassy, and she had a huge smile on her face. I believed her, but was still amazed that a stranger would do this. Amanda was thrilled. Mom, that man is so nice. Should we find him and thank him? Hey, can we get dessert now? The people at the tables around us had seen this unfold and cheered as we left. The man and his family were gone as we walked through the lobby. I would never know who it was. I choked up as we got to the car. A total stranger went out of his way to do something kind for me. He had kind intentions and a story of his own behind them. I had been suspicious rather than believing in the goodness of others. Sometimes magic does come into our lives when we least expect it and when we allow it. That Friday will stay etched in my memory as a night that was magical and made my eyes shine almost as bright as my daughter's. Mary Eisenhower.